Okay, for anybody who's watching, I'm going to go ahead and start. I have a tablet with the stream open, so if there's a chat, uh, hopefully I can adjust volume or camera angle if people really need me to, but I'm kind of watching it myself here. I'm going to go ahead and take off the plastic for all the boxes. Okay, I'm going to try to get this chat pulled up before I start, so just give me a moment with that. If I can get a chat pulled up. Oh, I might not be. And there's a cat, if you hear that. Oh, let's see, real quick. Okay, chat should be working. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start for anybody who's watching. Okay, so I have 5 boxes of Riddle Joker. I'm really excited to open these because I haven't got to open Chaos in a good long time. And the first set that I opened on Face Up when I made Face Up was Sinrin, which was 2 years ago? 1 year ago? I don't even remember. Maybe 2 years ago. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with this box. Hopefully the live stream is working. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so the first PR I got was the Hazuki character, which I think is the most expensive right now. Or it might be the Chisaki. By the way, if you guys have not checked out yet, we did English translations for the set. Let's see, I'm going to put it... Oh no, I'll just put it up here for now. We did English translations for the set about 2 weeks ago. We released them. And yeah, you can find that link on our Facebook page. Okay, that's just a rare. Comments. Just gonna put, I'll figure out how I'm going to lay these out as I go. Having to figure out the camera angle, and the stream is lagging as I'm opening, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I actually really like this double rare. I think it's highly underpriced. I personally think it's really good. That's my opinion. Let's see, where did I'll organize my lower rarities later. That doesn't really matter. So it's not going to be any surprise to anybody because everybody wants to always pull the highest and most expensive cards, highest rarity, but I really would like the Nanami SP. She's my favorite character in terms of design. I have not played the game, but anyway, so we'll see how it goes. I like opening cards on rainy days, and it has been raining all day. I usually have really good pulls for whatever I'm opening when it's raining. Let's see. So only one double rare so far. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay, they're upside down, but you guys should be able to see them. Okay. Sure, many people who play Chaos agree that visual novel art is amazing, which is one of the reasons I ended up buying into Sinrin when it came out. And obviously I think the art on these cards for Riddle Joker is really good. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's great. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, this is a big money double rare. It's been sold out on Yute pretty much since it came out, and it's like $29.80 right now, sold out. So I really want 4 copies of that, especially since it synchronizes very, very well with the Nanami partner. So here's to hoping I get. Oh, there's a. Oh, there we go. I'm actually pretty happy about that because I wanted to build. Oh, and this is a good card too. I wanted to build her partner as well. That's the Chisaki triple rare. I'll show the foils off at the end of the stream, I guess. I don't have anybody here helping me like usual. But yeah, I'll show it off in the next room. I actually don't have any sleeves. Okay, that was smart of me. I'll just put the foils up here then. And if for some reason anybody's watching that they're not really familiar with Chaos, you probably are because this link only got shared to our Facebook group and the English community. Oh, this is a really good card too. This is like 780 or 980. So this box is pretty good. I'm happy with this box. But anyway, if you happen to not be familiar with Chaos, what was I going to say? Oh, there's usually, as far as I know, since I've been playing the game, opening packs and stuff, boxes, or seeing people do it, they only do 1 foil per box. So I'm going to have 5 foils total, and okay, that's. I thought that was one of the rares that I liked a lot. And so 5 foils total and 20 double rares. Yeah, because there's 4 double rares per box and 16 rares. So let's see how we do. Okay, so I've only got 2 double rares. I like the ones I've got. Okay, there we go. Oh no, that's the rare of Ayase. I believe it's Ayase. That's her name. When I was translating some of the names, I got a couple of the things wrong. We fixed it for the translation, but I can't remember if her name is Ayase or not. It's like Mitsukasa Ayase or something like that. Let's see. Oh, this is really good. So this is a really good set. It's probably one of the best cards for the booster, actually, because it's just really vital to how the set plays. So in Riddle Joker, the kind of like the theme that they made was basically milling yourself and having cards in your own waiting room. And depending on how many you have, you get to do different effects or abilities or what have you. And this prevents your stuff from being moved from your waiting room, maybe to usually the backyard, pretty much the backyard, by your opponent's effects. So your opponent has to get rid of this set card before they can do that. And besides that, it's a draw 2, discard 1 as a set cost, and it's a stun gun as well. So it has conditions on how you do that, but for the most part, oh, this is good too. I mean, all the cards in the set I think are pretty darn good. I'm really happy with the card pool that they ended up with, we ended up with, that Bushiroad made. But yeah. So this is good so far. I mean, I got stuff I wanted. Let's just see what other double rare and rares I can get. Oh, okay, there we go. Cool. I'll just do the. Let's see. So it's probably something like this order. I think I'll do them in the. Can you guys see that? I think you can. It might be closer to this. Okay, I'll just move them around as I go. Anyway, I got my the order of the double rares is what I was setting it up in. So the 4 main heroines should be on the top, and then you have the other supporting characters down here. So I have one more double rare. Ooh, I think this is a good card. I like this card. I think the art is actually good too. What do we got here? Let's see, is this okay? Wow, I actually have a lot of space for the stream that you guys can see. That's good to know. So I'll try to get through these not too slow. Okay, this should be the set that goes on Ayase's partner, I believe. Well, one of them. She has a. It's not. She has a partner that's. It's like an uncommon or something that one of the sets you can set basically as many of them to her as you want, and it's a 1/1, so it's really silly. If you look in the English community and you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll eventually find somebody's picture that they posted of when they played a game, and it's just silly. I don't know how good it is, but maybe it's fun to play. Okay, so I still have one more double. I like this card. It's good. Okay, there we go. There's Hazuki. She's the 4th one, I think. This is a good card. Has a Nanami on it, so it makes it good regardless if it actually is or not. But it's a pretty good card. Let's see. I don't know what order these are. Maybe this is an uncommon. Where's the rare? No, this is... Oh, double rare. Okay, sorry, I'm done. 3 more packs in this box. I'll just speed them along. Don't want to make this too long for anybody. Oh, there's the partner that I was talking about. It's silly. Okay, there we go. Rare. Oh, whoa! I actually didn't know that Nami had another partner option. It's an uncommon as well. I didn't know that. Okay. I learned something myself from my own box opening, even though I translated the set. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, one more pack. From the first of 5 boxes. Okay, there we go. I don't know, I can't really be sad with the rare pools in general. I want more of the, that one guy that you saw, the 06, it's another version of him. It's like the chibi art, but it doesn't look like anything like him at all, to be honest, in my opinion. But obviously the protagonist cards for visual novel stuff are always the most expensive. And I got the event that I like. I don't know, it depends on the context which of the PRs is the best. I think they're all good. They actually all come down in price, which is kind of surprising to me how soon they've dropped in price, but I'm fine having that. I think it's a good card. But I'm looking for an SP, and specifically Nanami. So for anybody who might be tuning in late, I'm actually not sure how many people's watching. Maybe looks like there's only like a couple people watching, so that might be other people in Face Up. I don't know. Or if anybody checks this video out at a later time after it's been posted or whatever. Oh, okay. That is fine with me, since I want to build that partner. Chisaki. I got off on a tangent. I can't even remember what I was about to say. I don't even know now. Oh, we normally post box openings and stuff, and we just record them. And this time I decided to do something different. This is like an anti-damage card. But this time I want to do something live just because it would be different, and hopefully it'll mean less editing for me later. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Oh, 2 of those now. Let's see, are these getting a little far off screen? But anyway, if this goes well... Oh yes, that's really good. That's really good. As long as I get a playset, that would be great. That's what everybody dreams of, right? But as long as this goes well, I'll do another live stream of Goat Use when it comes out in a week or 2. Well, it comes out Friday. Maybe I'll get the boxes next week. I probably will. So I'll do it sometime next week. There is the set that you can equip multiple copies of that onto the that other Ayase partner. Come on, SP, where are you? Sometimes you can tell because if it's a foil, it'll automatically make the cards kind of, uneven. You'll be able to pull it out easy. Oh, there we go. That's... Wow, I cannot remember her name. That is really terrible of me. And again, I have not really been doing much card related in the past week, unfortunately. Wow, why can't I remember her name? I think it's Mayu? Oh, Mayu Shikiba, I think. I think that's her name. Hopefully. Cute. She's so cute. Okay, there we go. And there's also the Bushi recently changed the way the point system works in Chaos boxes, and I personally like it because they have it where if you pull a specific point, and they're usually in the box, and I have not seen one, so that means I haven't pulled one yet. But they oh, maybe they all have alternate partners. I didn't even realize that. Wow, I'm really not that smart or aware. But the points that come in there are, they have an A, B, and then a special. The A comes with a alternate foil of her, and then the B comes with a gold stamp alternate foil of her. And did I already pull? Oh, there we go. I actually really need that for Nanami. And so you basically get the gold foil of that, and then you get one of each PR and a nice special top loader that's stamped with a design. But if you get the special one, you'll get the case topper playmat, which I would really like because I obviously did not buy a case of this, and I did not buy the case topper mat when some of them went online. There's still a few, but I can't buy it right now, so that would be great. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm honestly fine with that. I know it's not that expensive, but I think it's a good card, so I'm fine with that. I think it's still $5 anyway. Okay, so I've got less than half of the packs left, and still no... Oh, there we go. Still no foil for the box, so it's got to be in here. I've got about 6, 7 packs left. Let's see, and I've done three double R's, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I still have one more double rare as well. Come on. Be great if it was him. I think that was a set. Yes, it was. If you guys have any like recommendations on stuff like volume or how I'm doing the setup or whatever, visually seeing the cards, if I'm going by them too fast, whatever, just leave a comment so that I know next time if I do a live stream, since it's hard for me to, you know, organize it all by myself, that I know to keep those things in mind. Okay, there we go. He is the other double rare. He is also good. He is, I think, one of the most glorified tap-on entries that we've had thus far, because normally they're pretty vanilla characters, or they're the events that allow you to backyard too, and he, can't remember what he does off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure he does some other stuff. Well, obviously he does other stuff. Oh, there we go. That's a good card, and it's Nanami, so I'm happy with that. I drew up a couple of deck lists. I did one for Nanami that I think it would be good, but ooh, is this foil? Maybe, maybe not. No. But I drew a deck list up for Nanami. I think it'll work pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the list, at least in theory, looking at it without testing it, which could be completely the opposite, could be not good. But I also drew up one for Chisaki, but I did not care for that one that much. Oh, there we go. That's really good. So far, I'm pretty happy with what I'm pulling. That's all the double rares, but this should be my foil, and hopefully it'll be, yep, that's definitely the foil. Hopefully it'll be an SP. That's what I would like to see. That's what everybody wants to do. Ooh. Oh, I'm fine with that. That is really pretty. I already said I liked that card earlier, and so having a... Actually, I wonder... Yeah, that's the same card. So having a triple rare of this is so nice. Oh, that's good. I'll show... Oh, actually, maybe I can... I have no idea. It's so bad, lagged on the live stream, but maybe you guys can see that pretty well. I have no idea on the foiling. Okay, okay, so on to the third out of 5. Oh, it looked like it got in the camera, okay. Okay, so here. Oh, there we go. That's one of each so far. That's pretty cool. Okay, looks like everything's spread out pretty well. I guess I can actually put those over. Okay. Yay, let's go. I need more of these. I need more of these. Yes! I like how that works out. So on average, I should pull 2.5 of each double rare because it's 5 boxes. So I'm just under that. If I pulled a third, I would be completely happy with 3. That's pretty darn fair for 5 boxes. But obviously, as I said, I would like to have 4. And there's no, unless I'm missing it, there's also no point thing in here. I'm pretty sure it would be in front or right and back of the booster pack in the packs in the box. Okay. I remember thinking that I was really interested in using that card. I think it's a stat boost and it did something else. I don't know. Like I said, all the cards in the set seem pretty good to me. And maybe they made the set a little bit stronger than usual because they made a lot of stuff saying title rather than just same OS. A lot of it's restricted just to Riddle Joker for the effects. So maybe they were compensating a little bit, but yes, that's 3. It would be great if all my boxes had one and then I had 5. That would be amazing. Because I probably, I don't know how many I'm going to run. I think in the Nanami partner deck I wanted to run 4. Okay. I actually don't know how many of these I pulled. Maybe one other one. But it's kind of a staple if you're kind of going with the mechanic like I was mentioning earlier. Okay. Yes, that's a good card. I need that. I'm starting to get worse and worse and worse at opening these. Hey, there you go. Ironic Link, who's the only one I'm missing, of course. Of course. I might start another pile of uncommons right here. So that's been 2, yeah, it's been 2 double rares. So I still have foil and 2 double rares. Okay, there's the Mayu. Oh, there we go. Wow, I actually haven't pulled this yet. I was wondering where the other horizontal extra was, and I definitely need at least 1 or 2 of those. Pretty sure this is the one that you can only run. Oh, dang, maybe this is not the one that you run 1 of. Okay, I should probably want more copies of that. Yay! Nami. I like. By the way, I always really admire box design and pack design, and this dark purple and black just looks really good. And the art, again, for Riddle Joker looks really good on its own, so. Actually, maybe I only have 1 or 2 of that card? I'm not sure yet. Oh, 4, oh, look at there! There we go, that's pretty successful. I'd say so far I'm on a very good streak. Okay, I really wish I had a sleeve. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. I'll just put that here for now. Maybe I'll just put it over here. That's pretty nice. That's actually really cute. She drew a face on the signature. That always to me is like the perfect icing on an SP cake, figuratively speaking. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess we see something probably coming my way in terms of building a deck. It's kind of funny. I didn't build anything past Nanami and Chisaki because I figured that might I don't know, somehow kill the incentive to not kill the incentive to build the other partners, but it would almost like look-wise kill the incentive to pull SPs of them as well, even though obviously I want Nanami, so that's pretty good either way. So I'm relatively happy. Pretty happy, I'm not gonna deny. I'm not. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I'm not disappointed at all with how this is going. If any of you, for some reason, or if any of you guys happen to be here from around the time that we started Face Up, and I did that Sinrin opening that I mentioned earlier, you probably know that I managed to pull Tomotake and Murasame SPs out of 4 boxes, and that was just most mind-blowing thing. That's easily still the best pulls for SPs, foiling, whatever, that I've had in my time playing card games the past few years. So I don't think I'm ever going to manage to beat that regardless. I even think pulling, I've had a couple times where I bought 1 or maybe 2 trial decks of something and pulled an expensive SP, and I still think that, I don't know, maybe the math is actually greater on the trial deck, but still, because I know that those are really hard to get, but it still feels really good to pull the SPs that you want to pull, besides pulling SPs at all, especially when you have such a low chance of doing so. I think 2 and 16 is 1 and 8, 1 and 8, and 4 boxes, whatever that math is. Anti-damage, Chisaki. What do I get? That's a PR. Which one is it? Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Ooh, rulebook. No point. No point bags, whatever you want to call them now. Exchange. I don't know. Okay. Come on, Nanami SP, let's go. Okay, I guess I shouldn't open my mouth. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is a card I know that I wanted to. Well, I mean, I want to try out everything, of course, but I don't know if you guys can see that. So that means that I only have 1 more chance to pull. Nanami SP. Okay, that's a playset of that. I don't actually think I'm building a Yase though. Believe Henry got boxes before me, and I believe he has been testing out a Yase. I'm not sure if he likes the deck. He said it played well when he just a pretty quick build of it. So I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I'm not sure how much. Maybe he's like 780, 980. Not sure. Either way, I will definitely take the more expensive double rares over the cheaper ones. I'm doing pretty well on that so far. Yes, I think that's a playset. Oh, these boxes are good, thank goodness. So I normally, for anybody who cares, I normally only get 4 boxes of something when I buy into it. I settled into 4 boxes because I feel like that's a really good number for pulling a good number of double rares and a pretty fair spread of rares, and then of course you get plenty of commons and uncommons. Um, but Henry tends, or at least lately, he's been buying 5 or 6 boxes, and pretty much every time, I think only No Game No Life was the time that he missed getting a sign, but pretty much every other time he gets a signed card, and so it's worked for me this time. So that's, you know, seems like pretty good. I don't know, luck, statistics, whatever you want to call it. So I'm happy that I did 5 this time. Hopefully it'll get me pretty close to, it mathematically won't give me a playset of rares, but it'll get me pretty close if my pools were, you know, even, whatever. Okay, so I think that's only 1 double rare. I think only the tap on entry. I think his name is Ryunosuke. There he is again. I need 2 more of these. How about let's do that? Or we could just have a malfunction box. Just give me a box that has the second foil, preferably an SP. There we go. That works. This has been really good. I'm really happy with this. Is that my cat meowing? I think you guys might be able to hear my cat in the background. It is late at night in the US East Coast. Most people watching this, well, there's only 2 watching right now, but if you watch it, I know a lot of people, there's not that many people in the US that play the game, so if you happen to be watching from overseas or anywhere, thanks for watching, but or checking out our content ever. But it's probably a very different time if anybody else ends up catching this live before I'm done. I believe Singapore is 12 hours off, and anywhere over on that side of the globe is going to be pretty close to that. West Coast America, I think, is 3 hours off from us, and they are behind, so they are still probably have some sun up in the sky for them, if anybody over there happens to watch. And if you're not in either of those places, maybe you're in Europe or something, then it's probably somewhere in between that. I think you're enough ahead of me that you're probably sound asleep right now. It's probably like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., probably 5. I'm gonna guess 5. No, maybe it's not that late. Maybe it's only like 3 or 4. Oh, yes! It's in the, and that is the Nanami exchange. And that, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I thought they were in the box, but they're in the packs. I did not know that. I wonder if you still got 1, 2, 1, 2. That's still 6. Okay, so it just makes it thicker, I think, because I didn't get. I don't think I lost a card. 1, 2, 5. Maybe I did lose a card. How many commons do I have? Yeah, I think that replaces a common, actually. Huh, what do you know? Okay, so if you get that, it replaces a common, apparently. Because you should have 5 commons, 2 uncommons, and then your rare / double rare slot. Foils always replace a uncommon. I'm just going to put that there for now. I'm going to have to move that. Where can I put that? Maybe down here-ish, whatever. You guys don't really care if I see the packs. Anyway, so that's the Nanami gold stamp. Of her the 06 rare. I think it's a 06. Pretty sure. I think it's the one that can salvage any same title. Okay, I can play this. I can play the Chisaki partner now. Oh man, I have to selfishly say though, I really wish this was the one that I could get the mat, because I really want the mat, and obviously I wish this was Nanami, but you know, you guys are going to hear me say that a bunch of times, and everybody's going to be like, yeah, I would wish that too. But anyway, I'm very pleased. I don't think the 4th box could go bad enough that I would think that this is a bad set of boxes. If anything, it only has a chance to get even better from here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think even from what I have now, even if my 5th box is like kind of garbage in terms of double rares and rares, that even the foil, whatever. I don't think I'm perfectly happy with these 5 boxes. I have no idea what my rare ratios look like. This is the last pack of box 4. I normally, and like if Henry's been doing a lot of the past openings for stuff, and normally like I help him, sort his cards while he's doing it, so that stuff like this is a little bit more organized. But so I usually have a better idea of what the count is of stuff, but I have not been. Oh man, that's really good. That is a 3rd Hazuki. So that's pretty good. I honestly, so far, I don't know what I'm gonna need to use. The only card, the event, I really there's a I think I've had that more on my eye, but whatever. They're thankfully going down in price. Okay, so this is the last box. Before I go on, just in case anybody wants to see the packs back, and then box looks art. If anybody cares, the bottom, yeah. I'm actually going to try to cut a couple of these different, because I like to save packs just for I don't know, collection purposes. I think it's cool. And then I totally just missed that. Is that another? Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Apparently this is from a different case. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. So, well, that means I definitely didn't get the matte one because it can't come in the same box. But wow, okay, I must have had a different case, because there's no way that they put 2 of the same thing in a case. I'm pretty sure that it would be 1 of each of the 3 in a case. I wonder if that has any effect on my SP rate. I don't think it does. Typically how Bushiroad does stuff, I don't think that affected it. Who knows? I don't really know. I'm taking a guess. I'm being optimistic. At the least, I should be optimistic. That's crazy, though. Man, holy cow, that puts me at 5 of the Hazuki PR, and I'm 3 of each. Wow, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, there we go. Playset of the Mayu. If I pull the Nanami SP, just know that I might pass out or go crazy, so I'm not afraid to get a little excited. Whirlpool. I'm actually not sure. I think that I can't remember what that translates to. We keep the Japanese name of the card on the translations because that is better for cross-referencing the actual card if you need it. And plus, if you translated the card into English, people could have different ways of translating it. So that's just makes messy. We try to do it the most efficient and direct way. We very rarely do anything to the translate. Is this the foil? It's the foil. Come on. I don't think it is. Okay, it's the Nanami set. I'll take that. It just means I'm gonna have to fork over like an insane amount of money later for her SP. But I'm happy with the set foil. Anything I said anything with the Nanami on, and I got 2, and I got an SP, so I'm plenty happy with that. And I got 2 of these, so the only thing that could possibly go even better is I've got 1 double rare of this. Me, I think. So I think I've only pulled 1 double rare. So if I get a double rare of the I forgot his name. The protagonist, that would be insane. What is his name? What is his name? What is his? Okay, there's the Yase. I really don't need copies of her. I'm gonna have to trade somebody for the Nanami because this is just ironically the opposite of what I wanted. No, this is great. Yeah, because I'm probably not gonna be playing Yase. Maybe I'll test builder, whatever, we'll see. But I am plenty happy with the foil. It's never too late. It could be a mistake. SP could be waiting, who knows? Although I think misprints tend to be toward the negative side of things rather than the positive side of things. So I don't want any messed up cards because that's just not good. So I think that's 2, 1, 2, something like that. I don't actually know. I'll just kind of, oh, there we go. That's great. I'm actually not sure how many of those I have. Maybe I have 3 or 4. I have at least 3. So I've got about 10 packs left. I'm going to kind of zoom through them because even though I joke, there's not going to be another foil. So I'll just kind of go through these. So for all the 2 people watching, which one of them is probably the 2 people, okay, there's Hazuki, they're probably people from my locals, but if you watch it now, if you're watching it now, or if you watch it later, I appreciate you bothering to look at it and check it out at all. And if you, again, we did translations of Riddle Joker about a couple weeks ago. You can look at it through our Facebook page, Face Up. Actually, I got 5 of that. That's kind of nuts. YouTube page. I have a tutorial video for new players that I'm going to post soon. Yes. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, you guys know that there are 4 there. Whatever. So that's 1, 2, 3. Do I have another double rare? I do not know. I actually do not know. That is the, this has, these are the gold stamp alternate variants of that. Hopefully you guys can see these. Again, I'm sorry, I'm trying to occasionally look at the live stream because it's a little bit behind, but hopefully this has worked out well. It looks like the camera worked out. Angle. Yes! So good! My gosh, these were great boxes. Holy cow, I'm like, how could I be upset? Okay, last pack. Don't know what's in here. Oh, I want to try to preserve this pack because I want to keep it. Okay, that's close enough. Oh, I think I might have accidentally nudged the top of the card. Oh, I'm sorry if anybody's watching this and I'm taking so slow on the last pack. Okay, I'm just like murdering this pack anyway. Oh my gosh, no, the cards. If there's a double rare in there, I'm stupid. Oh, okay. Anyway, so thank you for watching. If you watched, feel free to check out our Facebook page, YouTube page, give us a like, give us a follow. So, these were great. This was great. Thanks.